I want to acknowledge the current Hall of Fame members who are here. Normally, I like to do this from memory, but it's a really long list, and I don't want to forget anybody. So when I call your name, just come stand up and wave so people know who you are. And these are people that have been inducted over the last, how many years have we done this?
Since 2003.
So 11, you want to point out also that many of the people that are in the Hall of Fame are also mentors for our business leadership. And so when I call your name, if you'd please stand and give a wave. Lisa Attino, 1986 accounting grad. Just started with a new company. What, last week? What is it?
Caliente Construction.
Caliente Construction. Just what, last week? The week before? we had an advisory board meeting today. We had to take the old card out and put a new name card in. Rick Bloomquist. 1981 grad in marketing, that's when I graduated. With PBI Gordon Corp, which is focused on products for companion pet health, is that right?
It's complicated. That's what I do.
So it's complicated, you're not going to be able to understand it.
No, it's just multifaceted, but that's what I focus on.
Okay, good. We like that since we're a dog family and this is a dog town. So, Dale Butcher is here, 1977 accounting grad. Dale's one of our many lumberjack military veteran graduates. And I hope some of you will join us tomorrow at the dedication of the Veteran Success Center. Scott Cord, you won't recognize Scott. That is Scott Cord in a tie and a suit.
It's for you, Dean.
I'm just wondering where you're in it. Scott's one of our biggest supporters. Anytime we need something, Scott's there. And really one of our great honors. Jeannie Dustman is here in honor of her husband, Jack Dustman, an emeritus professor of marketing. He was here for a little while. So, what? No, management. Sorry, management. It started with him. 41 years on the faculty. It's great. We're glad to have Jeannie here. Debbie Fitzgerald, accounting, 1986. She's a senior advisory partner with the national practice for Ernst & Young. Is it officially E&Y now, or is that just
No, the legal name is still Ernst.
Ernst & Young? Okay. It's
EY
hard to
is
keep track of it.
those marketing people.
Her goal is to make the accounting firms the big one. And 6 to 4, and she's working on the big one. See, Al Lorentz is here. Now, no offense to anybody else here, but Al is one of my favorites. Because he looks good in a Viking cap, and he's a professor of computer information systems, which is my field. How many meatballs did you sell?
Oh, lots of meatballs and lefse.
Julie Mack. There's Julie. Julie's a 1978 marketing grad. She's executive vice president for Nackard Companies, which is the Pepsi distributor in northern Arizona, and doing so many other things that I would have had to have another piece of paper to put it all down. So we're glad to have Julie here. She's been a great supporter of the university. John Osmond is here. Professor of economics and former dean, and the toughest job in a college, he was an associate dean. You know what the job, Tom Palmer? Tom graduated with an accounting degree from NAU. He taught business law for a number of years. He's an emeritus professor. And then I just learned tonight that he came back and started teaching again and left again about 3 years ago. Is that what you said? So we're always on the lookout for good law professors. So you may get another call. Rick Rodriguez. Rick. 1984 in accounting, played basketball for 4 years, is that right? Played basketball for 4 years. Not only a big supporter of the Franke College of Business, but also of the athletics program. And he is a vice president of financial management and accounting, Sony Pictures Television International Production. Got it all. Tony Skerlunas, and I'm sorry, did I say that right?
You said it right.
Good. Good name like Dan Slide, we try to pay attention. 1992 management grad and a 94 MBA grad. Tony's very involved with doing some interesting things with the Grand Canyon Trust. And then I know there were about 4 other companies as well. So we're really glad that Tony was able to make it tonight. And then last but certainly not least, these are in alphabetical order, is Sherry Slayton. Finance grad. Executive Vice President and Northern Region Manager for Alliance Bank of Arizona, and she puts on a great Oktoberfest. I didn't know how the brats were. I had to decide beer or brats. I can't do both. The beer was very good. So Sherry's a really strong supporter. Oh. So once you become faculty, we don't call it, no, just kidding. So Becky Hickman, whose new title is Executive Resident. Becky retired 8 months, a year from Pinnacle West, where she, in her last position, she was the person that had to do damage control so the stock price didn't go down. She was head of investor relations, and now she's teaching a couple of things for us, but to me the most interesting one is she's teaching an accounting ethics course. And who better to teach the trenches of accounting ethics than somebody who's in that kind of position? And I really just wanted to skip over you for the drama. You know, she's teaching 3 classes for us in the spring, and every time she comes up, I'm going to hear about this.